Yo, 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 it's your boy Dat Boy King, and we're back to another banger. So today we'll be finishing the same video that we started yesterday. And thank you guys for the support y'all gave me yesterday. It really means a lot. I was excited to see how many people actually viewed, liked it. Only two people, but that's alright. It's fine. We ain't gonna talk about it, alright? It's alright. Let's let's just get on with the video.
I raided my mom's medicine cabinet and found it. Her laxative syrup.
Perfect.
I poured a little into a fruity drink I'd bought. Obviously, I'd followed the instructions and only poured a little. I mean, I didn't want to knock Sarah out. I just wanted to give her enough, so she'd miss the game. Little did I know how badly this was all going
I just want you guys to know that she's lying. She wants her dead. She doesn't want to knock her out. She doesn't want her to miss the game. She wants her dead. Dead.
to unfold. When I got to school the next day, I made sure I was early and put it on Sarah's desk. I heard footsteps, though, and almost jumped out of my skin. Luckily, it was just Clara. And when she asked me what I was up to, I just said I'd seen a boy dropping this off on Sarah's desk and had felt jealous. So I'd taken a look.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Sarah later took it without hesitation, since receiving gifts from secret admirers wasn't new to her. Well, success. After PE later that day, Sarah drank it. But then, disaster struck. Her friends also wanted a sip, so she passed it around. And to my complete horror, Clara had a sip too. I wanted to jump, and to my complete horror, Clara had a sip too.
I want you guys to catch this. I know I just put the video 5 seconds back, but if you guys look to your right and you guys see that boy running in the back, he's doing a good thing. He's running away from trouble, like each and every one of you kids should be doing when there's a fight at school. But no, y'all want to stand there and start recording. Please don't jump me when we get to school. Please don't. But these people here, these group of girls, they're putting their mouth on it, and I just want to shout out. There's COVID. There's COVID. There's COVID. There's COVID. That's all I have to say. There's COVID.
I wanted to jump in and stop them, but I couldn't. In the next class, everyone kept running to the bathroom. It was so awkward. Luckily, Clara only had one bathroom trip, and then she was fine. She thought she'd just eaten something bad.
No, you're suffering from what's that word again? Iridocyclitis.
If only she knew the truth. Sarah must have drunk much more than the others, because she still looked pale after several trips. During break, I went over to her and asked if she was okay. Then I suggested she go home and rest, and even offered to help her walk to her car. At that point, I was actually more worried for her than for my plan. But, well, my plan did work anyway. Later that night, Dave texted me saying he couldn't find me at the basketball game. Well, me, meaning Sarah. I told him I wasn't feeling well, and so he said he'd send me a gift the next day to make me feel better. Well, that was the moment Clara came over and confronted me. She busted into my room saying, "I know what you did. Isn't that too much?" Then she said she'd seen the syrup in my backpack. I was stunned.
Number one, stop busting in my house like this, alright? Stop busting up in my room all like I know you. Before we start throwing hands, you trying to catch these hands? Look at you sweating. Stop busting in my. What you looking at me for? What you? I can't speak. Number two, what you looking through my bag for? I ain't your plug. What you looking through my bag for? If you trying to get smacked, keep talking. Watch what happens.
But then I just told her that it was time those mean girls got a taste of their own medicine. But she was furious. She said, "You're ridiculous. Sarah isn't a mean girl."
As you guys can see, she's pointing up to the title to show who the mean girl is. But it turns out the mean girl is me, which is referring to this person here. I just want you guys to know that.
She's so sweet. She's even nice to you. Are you that blinded by jealousy that you'd sink this low to hurt her? You know what? You're the only mean girl around here. At that, She stormed off, leaving me standing there all alone. I froze there, dumbfounded. What just happened? What did I just hear? Was I the mean girl? That couldn't be true, right? Was Clara even my friend? How could she say that to me? She kept calling me catfish, then mean girl. This girl was really too much. But her words kept lingering in my mind. I thought about it. Sarah really had never done me any harm. So why was I being so mean to her? It wasn't right of me. That night, I couldn't sleep. I felt so guilty. I'd really let things get out of control. Why was I even doing this? It's not like I even really liked Dave. Sure, it felt nice to have a cute guy talking to me, but he
Speechless.
was only talking to me because he thought I was Sarah. I didn't know what I was trying to do anymore. The day after, Dave had left a new gift box on the vending machine. I kept looking at it and wasn't sure if I should take it. But then suddenly, a guy noticed it, took it down, and saw it was addressed to Sarah. Then he quickly ran to
The Flash?
class and gave it to her. It all happened so quickly, I didn't even have time to react. I ran after him to see what would happen next. Sarah and her friends were all gathered around the box and kept saying, "Dave? Isn't he your crush? That Dave Miller? Wow, girl, congrats! But why did he leave a gift for you?" I could see Sarah was blushing, and that's when I realized she actually liked him. Oh my God, I'd messed everything up! She was so happy, which made me feel even worse. Clara was right. I was the mean girl, not Sarah. I had to act quick before Sarah found Dave and they both discovered the truth. I texted Dave and asked him to meet me at the park in secret. As soon as I arrived, I could see he was there already, excitedly waiting. I hid behind a tree from afar and called him, and then I asked him to let me explain first. I told him I wasn't Sarah, and that I'd been doing this because I was just tired of feeling like a loser. But I didn't expect I'd taken this all too far. "I'm so sorry," I said to him. He was so confused and kind of angry at first, but then, after a while, he said that back in middle school, he'd been a bit of a nobody, so he could understand where I was coming from, but he needed time to process it all. When he was about to hang up, I said, "Wait!" then ran towards him and said I was the girl on the phone and that I had good news for him. That the real Sarah actually did like him too, and that all he needed to do was go and get her. He looked unsure and said, "You're not lying to me again, are you?" Then I said, "I swear, she's got the biggest crush on you. Please let me make up for this all. I'll help you." He looked so happy, and I felt better knowing I was helping this happy couple get together. They deserved each other. I even helped him choose out the next gift for Sarah. Yep, the actual Sarah this time. And ever since then, I kind of became his wingman. As for Clara, of course, I apologized to her and thanked her for being a good friend and for knocking some sense into me. And now, Sarah and Dave are officially a couple, and I even hang out with them sometimes.
I just want to ask. It's been like 3 days that y'all have got, maybe a whole week. Wearing the same clothes at home, wearing the same clothes to school. Especially the couple, Sarah and Dave. Lil Dicky, how you been? Um, I I just felt like I had to point that out. Let's continue, people.
In fact, Dave's friend has been hitting on me, so let's see if anything happens there. Maybe I'll finally get a real boyfriend.
Alright, my people, I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure y'all subscribe, like, and comment what your favorite part was. If you guys have any ideas for me, hit me up on my DMs, or you guys could just comment down below. And thank you. See you on the next one.
5, 6, 7, 8.